You know that you have been told, as a Christian, to take up your cross and to follow Jesus Christ. That means that you face every day dying to the old self, the old attitudes, and living for something brand new. There was a man named Kierkegaard who was a philosopher years ago, and he made a statement that I really like. He said, the problem with life is it is understood looking backwards, but it has to be lived going forward. It is understood looking backwards, but it has to be lived going forward. I can look back at decisions I have made. I can look back at times when I really should have gone that way or made this decision, handled it this way. If I could go back and change that. I understand life looking backwards. I've got that 20/20 vision backwards. But life is not lived backwards, it's lived forwards. Now, how do I handle a situation like that? His way of handling it was to live life looking backwards. And to treat life as if you were, like at my age, like I was 75 years old, and making a decision what I should be doing. At 41 years of age, living through the month of April or month of May, dealing with my marriage, my family, how would I have wanted to treat it? If I could change it looking backwards and then make the change on the spot, thinking about how I would have wanted that to have been. See, we live life, we kind of react. But looking backwards from that vantage point, we begin to put things into the right perspective and priority. And taking up your cross is doing that. Taking up your cross is putting God, the priority of your life, every day. Dying to the things that would try to crowd God out, and making sure you emphasize what really matters on an eternity scale. And that is where the cross comes in. The cross separates you from a meaningless life. The cross gives you purpose. The cross gives you hope. And when you embrace the cross, you'll begin to live a life that really matters from God's vantage point. Whether the world looks at you and says that's foolishness, it's absurdity, it makes no sense to me, just be assured it makes absolute sense to God. And that is the opinion that really matters. I'm going to ask if you would